What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about the sequel to A Song of Wraiths and Ruin, A Psalm of Storms and Silence by Roseanne A Brown. Wraiths and Ruin was one of my favorite books of 2020. I just loved the mythology. I immediately fell in love with the main characters, and I was just so excited that it was going to have a sequel, that we were going to find out like exactly what happens. And I gotta say, A Psalm of Storms and Silence was really good in terms of wrapping up the arcs, wrapping up the big overarching plot, because there's a lot of big political things going on. We've kind of angered the gods, like the veil between the living and the dead is fraying, like there is so much at stake here, but at the heart of it we still have our two main characters and this amazing emotional journey that they're going to go on as they're reconnecting with their past and reconnecting with each other. I really loved Malik's side of the story because we saw him go from like this peasant boy who was just trying to save his sister to now somebody who's like within the palace, and he's coming into his magic and he's kind of learning that, you know, like all that glitters is not gold. He has that god that's inside of his head. And I really loved how Roseanne A Brown treated his anxiety in the first book and then continues it into this one. I think it was really cool to see how he deals with that, how it does like affect his character, how it affects him in like crisis situations. And I liked that he had that voice in his head that almost like embodied it and like had to feel it too. And it was just really, really interesting to see. And then the other side of that, we have Karina, who is like this mad queen who's on the run. She's in exile, and I wasn't as into her story, mostly because there was a lot of new things going on and it was a little bit hard for me to keep up with. I was listening to it, so it was probably my bad there, but I really loved her towards the end because it's all about, you know, this started with her wanting to bring her sister back to life and then realizing that that was kind of a little bit of a mistake. And I loved the big ultimate climax between her sister, Fareed, Malik. Like, it was just really emotional. I still think the first one was better, not necessarily in that it was just like better written or a better story. I just liked it more. I think it was a little bit more fun. I liked the YA tropiness of like this competition that was going on, whereas this one, it is like YA high fantasy. We've got a war, there's a rebellion, there's a lot of things going on, which was still good, but I would say that it really picks up in like the last third of the book where things like really start to come together. But like overall, I think this was a beautiful finale. I loved the ending. I think it just really tied everything together very beautifully. It really captured the fact that like the first one was a song, this one is a psalm. Like, this is kind of like an epic story that we are seeing unfold, and that the door is open to maybe seeing other things happen down the road, because every ending is also kind of a beginning. So I am so excited to see what's going to come from Roseanne A Brown next. She is kind of transitioning a little bit into Star Wars, which I am very excited for. I would definitely recommend this duology. I am giving this one an A-, and it was just absolutely so much fun to listen to. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Talk Books with me every week. That is everything I got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!